Hello everyone, this is Pauline Angel, URK20CS1015 from the Department of Computer Science and Engineering, KARUNYA. In this video, I'm going to explain you two programs on the concept of inheritance in Java. So let's get started. Let's see the first program that we are going to see. The first program is to develop a Java application using inheritance. So we need to create a class called shape and then include two double type values, and then they are used to compute the area of the figures. And then they have given what kind of classes that we have to create. They have given they have asked us to create a class called triangle and rectangle from the superclass shape, and then here we have to use inheritance. So after creating these two classes, we need to add necessary setters and getters in the superclass, and then necessary data members for finding area and displaying area. And then we have to complete this using inheritance and runtime polymorphism with menu-driven options. So let's see how to do this. So I have created a class called shape and then included two double type variables so as to get height and width, since you are calculating areas of shapes. So, and then I have given setters for this, getters and setters, so that we can get values for the height and width. And then I have given getter for the height and getter for the width. And then I have given another data member to find area. So in this find area, I have given the formula to calculate the area. So from get height, we can get the height. So with that value, it is going to get multiplied with the width. And then it is going to have created another data member called display area, so as to display the result. And then I have created class called rectangle, which is extending shape. So this is where we are giving inheritance concept using inheritance concept. So rectangle is getting inherited from shape. Shape is a superclass and rectangle is a derived class. So while writing this, we need to mention the extends keyword so that the inheritance concept will be fulfilled in this case. So class rectangle extends shape, it's a derived class. So in this derived class, I have overridden display area. So this method has been overridden here. So double display area of now it is going to display at find area. So here is, if you have seen this, in this superclass, I haven't given any return value. I have only given 0 as a return value, because rectangle can display different kind of area and triangle might display different kind of area. So that's why we cannot give the same values or same formula for both of them. So that's why while displaying, we can use this overriding method, so that we can override this double display area, which is actually in this superclass. And from this superclass, since we have inherited superclass for this derived class, we can use this overriding method and we can override this display area method. And then I have given this return value as find area. And now I have created another derived class. It is also derived from shape superclass only. So this triangle class is going to display area. It has also given overridden method. It has also used overridden method. But here, if you have seen, find area divided by 2. This is different from this find area. This is specifically for rectangle and this is specifically for triangle. So find area by 2 will give the result for the triangle. Just find area will give the result for the rectangle. So since these two are different areas, we have used overriding method so as to override this display area, and then we can give the specific formulas which the shapes needed. And then the main class, I have created a main class, and then I have included this menu driven program so as to get the user input for the height, for the width. So here I have given give value for height and give value for width so as to get the input from the user. And then here I have using dynamic method dispatch. So here if you have seen, using this shape of shape equals to new shape, I have given this object object reference. So using this, I have just given I'm going to take the values for this height and width. But here, while using this switch case conditions, I have given shape R equals to new of rectangle. Shape is the main superclass, but rectangle is from the derived class. So shape R is pointing to this rectangle subclass, which means here we have used the dynamic method dispatch. So we can use this, you can use like this directly, otherwise usually we use like this, but by using dynamic method dispatch, we can call a derived class method using the superclass method. So using this object, I have set values for the height and width separately, and for rectangle and triangle, and then I have displayed the area. So let's run this code and see how this works. I'm going to run this program. So since it's a menu driven program, it is going to ask us enter 1 to find the area of rectangle, enter 2 to find the area of triangle. So let's say 1, we'll find the area of rectangle. So it is asking for the value of height. Let's give 45 and width as 10, and then it has given the area of rectangle as 450. So let's run this again and see for the area of triangle also. It is give 2 now. Give value for height. It is asking us 67, and value for width, let's give 20. It has given 670. So this is how we can compute the areas of different kind of shapes. Now let's move on to using inheritance. We have derived all this code, so please keep that in mind. And then let's move on to the next program. Next program is to create a menu-driven application to maintain department details of a school using Java. So here we are going to use inheritance again. So inheritance, method overriding, and super keywords for this department, to maintain this department details. And we have to include these details that they have given, and then we have to use a menu-driven program to display all. So let's see how to do that. So yes, I have created a class called CST. Let's say it's a computer science technology class. So it is having a department name, HOD name, number of faculty, number of students, and number of programs. These are the member functions that they have asked us to display. And then I have created a getter so as to get the information from the user, and then I have given a display method so as to display the details. So I have given a format so as to display it neatly in a correct pattern. And then I have created 3 derived classes which are getting inherited from the superclass CST. So CSC is a derived class which is extending CST, and IN and SD class is a derived class again which is extending CST, And then CE, finally, it's also a derived class which is extending from CST. All these three are inherited from the same class, same superclass CST. So they are getting inherited. They are taking getInfo method and display method from the superclass CST. So here I have used super.getInfo, which means it is going to take the information from this superclass. So super is nothing but super keyword is used to take information from the very first superclass or base class, parent class. It is going to take information from the parent class. So the parent class, which is having getInfo method. So if we use this super.getInfo in this derived class, then this derived class can access this getInfo method of the parent class. Just like that, we have used super.display so as to access this display method of the superclass. So this thing I have just used for all these three derived classes. And then I have created a main class called department details. And then I have used dynamic method dispatch. See, I have created CST details equals to new CSC. CST is the superclass and CSC is a derived class. So using this CST, I have called CSC and I have created object for CSC. So using that object, I'm going to access this getInfo method, and then same I have called INNST using superclass, and then C using CST class. So with that specific objects, I have called getInfo methods and then display methods. So let's run this program and see how it works. So it is asking to enter department name. So let's say CSC. Let's say it's, sorry, I have given here, I think. Yes. Let's say CSC. And enter HOD name. Let's say some ABC. Number of faculty, let's say 8. Number of students, let's say 45. Number of programs 2. And then since we have given 3 classes, this same thing will be repeated for 3 times. Since if you have seen this, this getInfo method has been called 3 times for 3 different classes. So 3 times we are going to enter details. So next I'm going to give AI department, HOD, DFG, number of faculty 9, number of students 100, number of programs 4, and then again let's say CE, HOD something, number of faculty, let's say 5, number of students 50, number of programs 2, and then it has displayed the details in a formatted pattern. So this is how we can write this application to enter the details and display the details using inheritance and super keyword, method overriding, and dynamic method dispatch. Using all these, we have created this menu driven program so as to get department details and display them. So this is the concept of inheritance in Java. I hope you understood these 2 programs well. Thank you for watching. Have a great day.